3, 27 x to the 9th y to the 12th plus 64 z to the 6th. First off, 27 is 333, 64 444. They don't have common factors, so we don't have a common factor for the numbers. X, Y, and Z are all different letters, so there's no greatest common factor in this one. Always make that your first priority to really just do a quick check. The first one was so obvious I didn't even discuss it, but these last two, you know, you start getting more stuff, you kind of want to look for common factors. So, perfect cubes, that's 3 cubed, that's 4 cubed, so we're good to go for numbers. X to the 9th, 9 divides by 3, 12 divides by 3, 6 divides by 3. Everything divides by 3 for the powers. That's the key for the power. So, perfect cube, divides by 3, divides by 3, divides by 3. That establishes it as a sum of cubes. Again, binomial structure, it has to be a binomial, be a sum or difference of cubes. The fact that it's a sum means this is going to be a plus here. And the cube root of 27 is 3, the cube root of 64 is 4. Divide the powers by 3. So x, 9 divided by 3 is 3, y, 12 divided by 3 is 4, z, 6 divided by 3 is 2. So again, that's how you get your initial structure. And once you get your initial structure created, these two objects create all the numbers over here. All right, so when I go over here, trinomial, that's plus, this will be minus, this will be plus. All right? I'm going to square that. Now, again, looking at squaring that. 3x cubed y to the 4th squared. This is where people tend to mess up, so I'm trying to make a big deal about it, so hopefully you guys don't do this. Coefficients get raised to a power. 3 to the 2nd power is equal to 9. Okay, so any numerical values just being raised to that power, you're going to multiply it by itself. Letters being raised to powers, you multiply the power. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 2 to get 6. I'm going to multiply 4 times 2 to get 8. Okay, again, what I've seen students do in the past, they'll say x to the 9th, y to the 16th, because 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16. But powers to powers, the rule says, it's this rule right here, x to the m to the n is equal to x to the mn power. That's the rule we've always used. Still the same. That's what's happening here. This is 3 to the 1st square, that's 3 to the 2nd, which is 9. That's why we're squaring the 3. Okay, we're applying the same rule for all 3, but just so happens the numerical value just happens to raise to the power. Okay, the letter values you're multiplying by the power. All right. Second thing. Here's another thing people do wrong at this point. I want to cure that immediately so that doesn't happen here. I'm supposed to multiply those together. What's 3 times 4 equal? 12. If you get numbers, multiply the numbers together. I've seen people put 3x cubed y to the 4th, 4z squared. They write this in the middle. 3x cubed y to the 4th, 4z squared. Don't do that. All right. 3 times 4 is 12. All right. Multiply the numbers that are there. All right. X, y, and z are all different letters. So x cubed, y to the 4th, z to the 2nd. Okay. There's no weird stuff going on. I'm not multiplying extra numbers. It's just whatever that is times whatever that is. Multiply them together. You get what you get. Opposite sign of the original sign. And then finally, this last object is whatever this is squared. So again, this is 4z squared squared. 4 squared is 16. Z squared squared is z to the 4th. And that is our final answer.